Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about the conspiracy in the JFK assassination. Now, the conspiracy that I'm talking about is not, about the assassination itself. It's what surrounds the assassination of JFK. Because, I've been getting a lot of emails still from people, and then when people talk to me on the phone and everything else, they always tell me, to watch my back, they fear for my life and everything else like that. And I want to give them something. I want to explain something to them. As everybody knows, when it comes to my research or anything like that, whoever really knows me, I'm outspoken. I've always been outspoken. Okay. And I don't want people to worry over me because of the research I've done on JFK assassination, or if I end up doing research on Robert Kennedy Sr. You know, when I was going over the JFK assassination, and you hear all these claims from people, and I go back to where all this stuff got started, where a lot of people think that if you do any kind of research or if you find any kind of evidence into the JFK assassination, the government, the mafia, or somebody else is going to come out and kill you. All right. I want to push that stuff to the side. And the reason why I want to push that stuff to the side, because it's all false claims. That's more claims that people and researchers made up over the years to make, more drama into the JFK assassination. Okay. I made a video on this before, but there's still a lot of people that probably never even seen that video. But, they're sitting there, telling me, am I worried about, if someone's going to try to assassinate me or, hurt one of the persons in my family and everything else because of the research I'm doing, and they're praying for me and stuff. I appreciate the prayers. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the prayers for me and my family. But I just don't want people to worry about me or anything else like that because of the JFK assassination, because that's all false claims, as I said. When you sit there and you look at things, okay, and here's what things I want to point out. If people were so scared and it was worried about some being, killed or anything else like that because of JFK assassination, okay, we know Beverly Oliver's still around. She claims she's the babushka lady. She claims there was gunmen behind a picket fence. She's telling this story and that story. Does she fear for her life? No, she's out in public all the time and everything else. Same thing when Jean Hill was alive. Jean Hill was always out in public, stuff like that. She says she feared for her life because, she was afraid that they're going to kill her or one thing or another, as she told her story and everything else like that. Okay, but like I said, that adds the drama to it, just like James Files. James Files, hey, he just got out of prison not too long ago, and he's still walking around and everything else like that. They're not taking people out, okay, because it has something to do with the JFK assassination. Just like when they pull up Lee Bowers, I'll pull up his image here. When they talk about Lee Bowers, hey, he was talking, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, he ends up dead. God rest his soul and everything else, but it was an accident. Okay, it was a car accident that he was in. Okay, things like this happen. Okay, just because, just think about this for a moment. I wonder if there was no JFK assassination. Okay, say that never happened. And let's say all these people still end up, car crashes and dying of this and dying of that and everything else. Say all that stuff still took, actually occurred. No one would even know about it. No one would even talk about it. Okay? The only reason why they talk about it or put it into a book or their story is to put that drama into the JFK assassination. This person's being taken out, that person's being taken out, this person being taken out, that person being taken out. Okay? Which scares people. Okay? But look at all these authors. Okay? Let's look at Robert Groden, for instance. He's out there every single day on Dealey Plaza. Okay? He's been doing it for years. You got them people out there telling their story all up and down Dealey Plaza. They do this stuff for years. God rest Jim Myers' soul. Jim Myers. You know, he was talking and going places and stuff for years. We even have a lady out there that says she was Oswald's lover, which is Judith Baker. She's going around, you know, telling people her locations and stuff like that. You know, if someone was going to assassinate somebody over the JFK assassination or take them out, okay, a lot of these people would have been gone a long time ago. When they first even opened up their mouth, they should have been taken out, okay? They just want to put the fear in the people when it comes to JFK assassination so they could keep people away from looking into the case. You want my honest opinion? That's my opinion. They want to sit there and tell people and frighten people, especially researchers and stuff, frighten other people from actually looking into the case. So they come up with a story saying, if you look into this case, you know, they're going to be after you. You know, you got to watch your back. You got to do this, you got to do that, you know. So they don't really want people looking at the case, because look at me. Look at all the stuff I found within my 13 years of doing my investigation to the JFK assassination. Look at all the evidence I've uncovered. Look how many years I've been presenting it from day one. Okay, 13 years I've been presenting this stuff as well. When it come out, I go outside all the time. I walk around, I go up the street and everything else. I don't have time to worry about keeping my eyes behind my back and stuff like that, okay? Because it's not worth it, okay? It's not worth getting myself aggravated or upset or looking out the windows at night and stuff like that, as these people want to portray it. But things happen. Things happen. It always does. This is called life. That happens. So when people comes up with a conspiracy that, you know, they fear for their lives and stuff like that, why do they come forward? You got to think about that for a moment. Why did they come forward? Okay, why is some of them still around if they're so scared of this or so scared of that? All they're doing is just putting more drama to the JFK assassination, keeping people away from looking into this case the properly way it's supposed to be. That's why everything's the way it is today in the JFK assassination. I don't fear for my life when it comes to JFK assassination. I don't. You know, and I don't want people to worry about me or anything like that because of, you know, the research I'm doing and stuff like that, okay? I don't want people to worry about that. There's too much stuff to worry about in life. That's why when we look at TV anymore, everything's fake news. Everybody wonders, you know, and asks me, how much TV do I watch? I don't even watch TV. Only time I watch TV is like if I put on a movie, I'll watch a movie. Or I might watch a YouTube channel once in a while, you know, or I'll probably watch Andy Griffith's show or MASH or something like that. I don't watch any of the new programs that are out there no more. I mean, I used to watch Ghost Adventures. I used to watch Mountain Monsters and stuff, but to me, that's all of a joke anymore. It really is to me. It's a joke. I mean, you know, they're really not serious about what they're doing. They're just there to put on a show, be entertainers, put on a show for people. That's it. Because it's not really about research or anything else like that, because they're not showing nothing. All they're doing is telling a story like they always do. And just like when I watch commercials, I can't stand the commercials they put up there anymore, because commercials, that's all they talk about is death, this kind of drug, that kind of drug, you know, this, that, this, and that, you know, nothing happy. That's why I don't watch TV no more, because there's nothing happy on it. Nothing that when you watch something makes you feel good, you know, or anything else like that, like it used to be on TV. News, I don't watch it no more. I used to watch it just for the weather, but I can't stand watching news no more, because you don't know what they're actually talking about, whether it's true or not, you know. So, see, that's why I said, you know, I don't watch that much TV or not. And that's why when I did my research in JFK assassination, one thing I did look at is, you know, some of the stories of people that surrounds it where people, you know, don't want to get involved in JFK assassination because they fear for their lives and stuff like that. That's all false claims. Okay, that's all false stories that people want to put out there and put more of that drama into the JFK assassination, like they always do. Okay, they always want to put that drama into it. And if they didn't say that, then they turn around and they'll say something else. That's why a lot of people never really looked into the JFK assassination like I did, because of that false claims they was making. And as I point out in a lot of my research, there was a lot of false claims made into JFK assassination. But I just wanted to, you know, make this video here, you know, to straighten out some things here. No one is out to get anybody when it comes to JFK assassination. That's all false claims. That's a story they want to bring out, stuff like that, to scare people from actually doing actual research into the case. So I want to thank everybody, for worrying about me and stuff like that. But you got people's got too much on their plate as it is. Life is just one big mystery. It is. Life is just one big mystery. And you need to go through life being happy, not sad all the time or aggravated or upset, or have a bunch of worries and stuff like that. Because one day you got to remember this, especially if you have kids. Every day you worry, you sit back, you worry about this, you worry about that, you're missing out on their lives. You can't replace yesterday. You can't replace last week. You cannot replace a month ago, a year ago. So you have to cherish and enjoy every day as it comes along, because no one knows what tomorrow brings anymore. Used to be, you used to plan things, but anymore you can't plan nothing. I just wanted to make this video here, letting everybody know there is no, it's a big conspiracy thing about people trying to kill people, whoever gets involved in JFK assassination. That's all false claims. So, don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Share my information on your social medias with your family, friends, and relatives. Let them know all this information. There is no, it's all false claims about people trying to go after other people. If they do anything about the JFK assassination, that's all false stories. So again, don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Always in the description down below, you find a site where you can order my book, Evidence of Conspiracy, the only book you ever need in JFK assassination. Plus, you'll see also in there is a donation for the GoFundMe account on the JFK documentary. We still got some time on that. So if you want to make a $30 donation, don't forget your name is going to be in the credits, and you'll get a free copy of the DVD, and it will be signed. So $30 more, you get all that. Like I said, more contribution that you make, the bigger the contribution you make, the more return you're going to get out of it. So don't forget that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to tell your friends about us. And everybody, please have a worry-free day. Have a pleasant day. Turn that TV off, turn the music on, and just enjoy life. Thank you, and you have a pleasant, pleasant day.